Good evening, Hoquenna fans across the Empire and around the land. Durgo shoots, he scores! Saved by Bagheera Lyle. The crowns are your Poltava Cup champions.
Ladies and gentlemen, and all Hoquenna fans across New Sarovia, welcome to the Lion's Den! Tonight, in beautiful Sarholm, under the bright lights and roaring energy of the Robert Lyon Center, two teams will take to the ice in a battle for glory and honor. Coming all the way from the busiest metropolitan region in the East is your VURGOS VORTEX! Please rise and remove your hats for the singing of our national anthem.
Solgaros terrirno pornos, disco mariros divene ioner pro, pecuare via mar pasusomos, oh mar proteges, eso te rochuasi, chude di paiso sabra le seposo, dismera feor merro de los comarir, disfiso lega por fami fornit. Amfanti, te bene, i toterri rossi verdis perros, gidiri protegirse i torozene, i brandir di sabre la tara de sterra, isso disma sompro barredo unir, roser legerai mir, i disma sompro barredo unir, roser legerai mir.
Good evening, and ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the Robert Lyon Center. I am your host, filling in for Sebastian Tabello, Lemon Villain, and today we will be watching a beautiful Hoquenna game between the VURGOS VORTEX and the CUIVE CRUSADERS. On the ice for the CUIVE CRUSADERS, we have number 11, Nicholas, and number 5, who is talking to his coach on the bench, and he's being substituted and brought back off. Similarly, we have Revos and Mateos. For VURGOS, we have Dirkos Atlas. And a fourth player, apparently, Cusco Noirem, number 72. Raf Menelo and Tide Warden. The face-off today will be taken by a new referee of the AHI in training. And Dirkos Atlas is being substituted for Cusco Noirem. The game begins. Cusco sends it across the red, still in neutral ice. He brings it back, blocked by Tide and sent to red. Mateos dumps it into the VURGOS zone. Raf trying to get it out, blocked by Nicholas. Cusco tries to block it, no avail. Top VURGOS corner. Sent to the blues, stopped by CUIVE right in front. Raf gets it out. Battling with Cusco on the top corner, and Revos. Get on the blue. Tide gets it out across the red. Cusco dumps it into the CUIVE zone, stopped by Katrina. Kept in by Cusco, sent bottom CUIVE corner. Behind the net by Cusco. Trying to send out, stopped by Revos. Gets it out of the blue. Tide sends it back in. Cusco shot off the post. Katrina sends it out. Cusco now, top CUIVE corner. Battling for possession against number 11, Nick, affectionately known as Nick Cage. Sent out to neutral by CUIVE. Now right in front, sent up top VURGOS corner. Cusco trying to get it out. Sent out into neutral at the red. Stop Revos. Cusco tries to bring it in right in front. Save by Katrina. Off the post again on the rebound. Sent out. Now in neutral. Revos tries to bring it in. Cusco sends it right in front. Cusco shoots and blocked by Revos and Katrina. Now top corner. Stopped and saved by Nick Cage and brought back into neutral. Raphael takes a big hit on Mateos and it is in the bottom VURGOS corner. Cusco doing a lot of heavy lifting against the Crusaders. Sends out, stopped by Nick Cage. Still in the bottom corner. Cusco trying to get it out. No success thus far. Right in front of the net and saved by Raphael, which would have definitely went in if he wasn't there. Locked again. Cusco gets it across the blue and across the red. Tide brings it in, shot and goes wide. Right in front of the net and saved by Katrina Lyon. Robbed Cusco and Tide of a goal. Another save on the rebound and is brought out of the blue, and another save again on the rebound by Tide. Cusco sends it back in. Sends it back down to the bottom. Tries to take a shot, no success. Stopped by Nick Cage. Dumped into the VURGOS zone. Sent back in the neutral. Top VURGOS corner. Mateo shot and saved by Cusco and Raf. Now VURGOS bottom corner trying to get it out with Tide. No success thus far. Big hit against Cusco. Shot, saved by Tide. At the blue, Tide gets it away from Mateos. Sends to the red. Cusco tries to bring it back in. Tide dumps it in. Top CUIVE corner. Cusco trying to get a shot. No success. Packs the Tide. Goes wide. Mateos keeps it in bottom CUIVE corner. Shot off the post and saved by... And the rebound saved by Katrina Lyon. She is standing on her head and Mateos gets it out into neutral. Cusco keeps it in from going into the VURGOS zone. Cusco tries to shoot just wide of the net. Top CUIVE corner. Battling with Revos there. Plenty of hits by Revos, and there's no call. Shot by Cusco does not go in. Sent out into neutral. Cusco dumps it back in. Top corner. Trying to get it in front. Pass it to Tide or someone. Raf is standing all the way in the defensive zone and abandoning his team. 4 minutes and 15 seconds left in the first half. Cusco shot. Saved by Katrina. Shot again off the post. Another shot goes wide. Remains in the top CUIVE corner. Lots of big hits by Revos, and there's going to be a penalty there for roughing. Revos, who is being a quite great player today, and has been a great player for a long time, despite the controversies in the Swords In talk show and his performance there. He is being very physical this game. And in fact, the entire CUIVE team is being a very physical team. That's exactly what CUIVE needs to stay afloat. If they can keep this up, but not get the penalties, well, this might be an entire game changer. Shots on goal, 4 for CUIVE, 5 for VURGOS. Just over 4 minutes left in the first half. The score remains 0-0. The draw is being taken in the top CUIVE corner. Swords in. There seems to be some difficulty. Puck is dropped. VURGOS wins the faceoff. Tide shoots way wide and is kept in by Tide. Bottom CUIVE corner. Trying to pass it to someone. Cusco takes it out and accidentally knocks it out. Now Mateos all alone, stopped by Raf at the blue. Now right in front of his net. Gotten out by Tide. Reinforced by Cusco. Cusco and Tide get it across the red. Tide sent it to Mateos. Tide shot blocked by number 9. Now battle at the red. Now in the VURGOS zone. Tide puts it into the bottom VURGOS corner. Cusco, big hit on Nick. Gets it across the blue. Sends it to Tide. Tide shot. Goes accidentally wide. At the blue still. Sent out. Brought back in. Tide struggling to keep a hold of it. Sent bottom CUIVE corner. Big hits right in front of the net and no shot by Cusco. Rafael is completely abandoning his team when they have a man advantage. One must wonder if this is a coaching decision. Tide tries to bring it in. No success. Brought back in neutral. The CUIVE penalty kill is doing a fantastic job. Tide gets it out and from across the net and across the blue. Set back in by CUIVE. Raf sends it right in front. Saved by Aurora as it's sent back in neutral. Cusco all alone. Shot off the post. And saved by Katrina and stopped Tide from the rebound. Now CUIVE trying to take possession to Cusco. Cusco stops and does not block it. Saved by Aurora. Tide, save again. Cusco trying to bring it across the red. No success. Mateos beats him to the punch, brings it and dumps it in right in front of the net. Shot and huge save by Katrina on a beautiful Cusco shot that should have went in. The game continues. Still in the CUIVE top corner. Seems nobody wants to get it. Cusco grabs, takes a shot, blocked by Mateos. Another shot to Tide. No success. Knocked out at the blue. Cusco trying to bring it back in. Stopped by Mateos with a big hit at the red. Brought in by CUIVE. CUIVE shot. Saved by Aurora Permars. A fantastic save right there. Cusco behind the net. To Tide. Cusco again. Back to Tide. Across the blue. Tide brings it across into the CUIVE zone. Start by Katrina. Off the post. Cusco shoots. And it goes straight across the net. He had an empty net and he should have put it in. No goal. Another big hit behind the net by number 11, Nick. Cusco gains possession again, trying to pass it to Tide. No dice. Raft tries to bring it back into the zone. Right in front, saved by Aurora, and Tide blocks it. Gets it across the red. CUIVE retreats for a regrouping, sends it back into the zone. Blocked by Raft. Nick and Cusco battling top corner, right in front. Shot scored by number 9, Mateos, for the CUIVE Crusaders. And for the first time in the second season of the AHI, the CUIVE Crusaders have a lead at the beginning of the game. With 35 seconds left in the first half, 5 shots on goal for each team. Mateo sneaks it past with a beautiful assist from Nick, number 11, right past Aurora, and knocks it in. Fantastic play. Fantastic play. This is the beginning of a brand new CUIVE team. If CUIVE can keep this up, well, who knows where they might go. We know they were an upset last season against the Lions, winning in 2 games their playoff series. If CUIVE can beat the number 1 team in the league today, or even get close to beating them, that's going to give them a much needed confidence boost. Swords in. Drop. CUIVE wins the face-off. Cusco dumps it across the blue, sent back into neutral by Nick. Now, Tide dumps it towards the blue again, kept in by Revos. Bottom CUIVE corner, battling against Cusco, brings it across behind the net. Big hit there by Nick and Revos. Cusco trying to fight back, getting out of the corner. It's hit back behind the net. Tide goes to intercept, passes it to Raft, gets it out by accident and sends it back into the VURGOS zone. Stopped by VURGOS, sends it back towards the blue, and saved by Katrina at the end of the first half, and that will be your first half. Final score for the first half, 1 for CUIVE, 0 for VURGOS.
Risen gates won't open up for me. On these hands and knees I'm crawling. I reach for you. Well, I'm terrified of these 4 walls. These iron bars can't hold my soul in. All I need is you.
if desperation called for you, what would you do? A big black cloud of smoke. You can't grip
Jerome
it by
Olo shoots,
the
score!
track or throat. You can't sing it like a song you wrote. It's bigger than you. Call you up at 3 a.m. You think you really got it bad.
Atlas
You
trying to
think
catch up to
you
his
live
goal!
Do you? You think you really do? It's bigger than you.
Emily shoots, she scores!
It's bigger than you. If you ever make it through,
Stop by Miguel Lion!
what would you do?
The Sarovian is to believe that one's body belongs to something much older, much bigger, and much more beautiful than themselves. The Sarovian people are stuff of legends, and they will be legends again. The flag will never fall.
Hey there, tragic one. I saw your ghost in Kensington. The sly sentry of the alleyway, a wounded soldier from the bad old days. And it took me somewhere I haven't been for years and years. Old appetites like souvenirs. I turned around, you disappeared into a street steeped in silence.
Welcome back to the second half. Again, my name is Clement Valen, and we are here with the CUIVE Crusaders against the VURGOS Vortex. Current score 1 for CUIVE, 0 for VURGOS. 7 shots on goal for the Crusaders, 6 for VURGOS. There's 8 minutes left in the second half, and there is some trash talk at center ice. Swords in. The ball is dropped. Won by CUIVE. Durkos tries to go across the blue, stopped, and sent back into the Vortex zone. Tide has been swapped for Durkos here, battling at the bottom VURGOS corner. Cusco and CUIVE get it out into neutral. Cusco dumps it in towards Cat, saved by Cat, who was out in position. Durko shoots, saved again by Cat. Now on the CUIVE top corner to Cusco. Keeps it in, but knocked back out again by Mateos. Durko sends it back in. Cusco tries to take a shot, saved by Katrina. Durko shot stopped by Mateos. Tries to get it back across the blue. Success. Cusco right now blocked by Mateos. Now at the red. Nick sends it up. Durko is battling at the blue. Sent back to Cusco. Q2 to Durkos. Durkos tries to get it in, no success. Now at the red. Sent back to the CUIVE blue. Durkos tries to block it, no success. Cusco battling top corner. Sent into the Vortex zone, top half. Big hit by Cusco. Mick dumps it in corner. Trying to send it behind the net, no success. Trying to get out of the corner. He brings it back in. Cusco tries to get it out again, no dice. 6 minutes and 30 seconds. Blocked again to get out and dumped back in, top corner. Cusco gets it out and across the blue. Success. And brought back in, but this will be a currently offsides until all members retreat. Brought back out. Still offside. Verifying now. Cusco gets it out. At red. Brought back in, but there's going to be offside once again, and there's going to be no goal called here on an offside call. Play continues. Dirkos gets it. All on the breakaway, shoots, scores right past Katrina Lyon, and that will count. I am sure the CUIVE Crusaders are not happy at that call whatsoever. I don't blame them. Getting a goal scored on that, especially a game-tying goal in the second half, after a no-goal call does not feel good. But it was CUIVE who knocked it in, and the first player to touch it on the CUIVE zone was not the player who brought it across the blue. That is the definition of offside here in Hoquenna, folks. Now it seems Cusco Noir M is chirping the CUIVE bench, and we have reports that there has been a lively and very, very angry conversation in the locker room during intermission between the two teams. Cusco Noir M and Dirkos Atlas mainly on the VORTEX side, and Coach John for CUIVE. Line change. Swords in.
Ball dropped.
VURGOS wins the face-off. Brought across the blue. The red, sorry. Now brought across the red again. Dirkos dumps it in to the zone by Cusco. Cusco takes a shot, blocked, and sent wide to the bottom. Dirkos has possession and brings it behind the net. Sent back behind the net. Dirkos once again up to the top corner. Cusco waiting at the blue. No one seems to want to get it. Sent back behind the net. Once again, top corner. Trying to get out. Cusco that misses the mark. Sent in. Mateos all alone shot goes wide. Sent back out. Cusco sends it across the red and blocked by number 5. Still battling, sent back into the VURGOS bottom corner. Dirkos has possession. Battling with Nick to get it out. Sent out across in the neutral. Cusco trying to keep it in, no success. Sent back in anyways by accident. Dirkos now dumps it to the front. Shot saved by Katrina to Cusco. Cusco trying to bring it across the blue. Once again right in front, and it scores, apparently. That must have slipped right past Katrina. The referee is claiming it's a goal, but there has been a hit on Katrina Lyon, which happened just immediately after. What's going to happen there? I don't know. There's going to be what appears to be a review of the goal. And the review stands, no goal. It did not go in. Katrina stopped it, and I imagine there's going to be a 2-minute penalty against Dirkos Atlas. Cusco fighting with the referee. What a beautiful save by Cat. And now the CUIVE bench and the CUIVE staff is chirping Dirkos, who is getting a 2-minute penalty for goaltender interference, waving to him and saying bye-bye. Surely VURGOS is not happy. Cusco thought it went in, and Dirkos is sitting on the bench. Face-off will occur in the VURGOS zone, bottom corner. 2v3, Raf and Cusco versus a very highly motivated CUIVE team. So there seems to be a potential swap. Yes, there seems to be some confusion on the bench. Tide will be subbing in for one of the VURGOS players. Raf will be swapped. Tide and Cusco. Swords in defensive zone draw. Won by CUIVE and save by Rora. Cusco tries to bring it across the blue. Success. Tide now to Cusco. Cusco and Tide battling for possession as they continue the penalty kill. To Tide, behind the net. Battling Nicholas to get it out. Top corner for CUIVE. Ball is briefly out of play, brought back in by Cusco. Now, right next to them. Still battling in the top corner. Cusco knocks out across the blue, trying to regroup and re-strategize. Brought back in. Cusco misses a great opportunity. Tide brings it in. Remains top corner. To Cusco. Cusco keeps it into the blue. Shot goes wide. Deflected by Nick. All right in front. Big hit by Katrina. Brought to the VURGOS zone. Behind the net by Cusco. Sends it to Tide. Leaves it behind by accident. 50 seconds left on the key power play. Trying to get it out across the blue. Brought back in. Sent wide by Mateos and Nick. Cusco brings it across the blue. Does not. Fails. Brought behind the net by Nick. Tide gets it. Brings it back behind the net again. Sends it back where she came. Trying to get it out. Passes. Brought out by Cusco, or at least deflected now into neutral ice. Brought back in by CUIVE. Sent out across the blue. They are currently offside. They remain offside. CUIVE has not fully retreated from the zone. Brought out, shot, and that goal will not count for a second time in a row for being offside. Oh, there seems to be an issue. Is there a penalty occurring? Well, I don't think I've seen this before. Two minutes roughing for Mateos. Yes, there was quite a lot of physical play there by Mateos. But what of the goal? Does it count? I imagine not. It appeared to be offside. They are not calling it, apparently. Wow. CUIVE must be devastated. And there will be no review on the goal due to the penalty. Durkos is coming in as the CUIVE power play was successfully expired. CUIVE must be fuming. Puck dropped bottom. Kyiv corner. VURGOS sends it out into neutral, brought back in by Tide. Dirkos dumps it back into the bottom corner. Trying to get it out. Right, CRUSADERS right in front. No success. Brought out by Nick. Still battling, and the ball is out of play. 20 seconds have elapsed on the VURGOS power play. With 2 minutes and 16 seconds in the second half remaining, it seems this might go to overtime. Though there is, of course, an announcer's jinx that perhaps I may be guilty of. It seems there is some confusion as to Revos being brought back in. Why are there 3 members for Kyiv? It seems Coach John was wondering when Revos could return, which he was playing on the ice just last half and haven't got a penalty since. Why are Kyiv playing 3 men when they are as a power play? I imagine there might be a second VURGOS power play here. Could this be the downfall of Kyiv? An error in coaching. Ball is dropped, and there is immediate whistle. Penalty for the Kyiv Crusaders. Brought in. Too many men on the ice. I wonder who will be chosen for the Kyiv Crusaders to serve this penalty. And there, of course, is Cusco attacking Coach John for his decision in some vulgar language. And Railson, number 5, will be taken off the ice. Power play continues. Swords in. The draw will be a defensive one in the top Kyiv corner. Cusco and Tide have an opportunity here to win the game for their team. If Dirkos can put up the points that he has put up in previous games, VURGOS has a chance. Of course, they are the best team in the league right now. Thorns in. VURGOS shot saved by Katrina. Now bottom Kyiv corner. Off the draw. Now behind the net. Brought in the bottom corner. Sent all the way to Cusco. Cusco shot off the post and wide. Deflected. Cusco waiting at the blue. Dirkos battling Revos to get possession. Top corner. Dirkos shot saved by Katrina. Cusco misses the rebound. Tide shot off the post again. Brought to Cusco. Cusco tries to get it in front. No success. Kept in off the post and score! What a beautiful goal by Tide, who a shot by Dirkos has deflected, and that will be Tide Noirem's first ever AHI goal on the deflect. Beautiful, beautiful goal, and she must be very proud of herself for positioning herself in a great spot to get that off her body and right past the panicking Katrina Lyon, and that will end the VURGOS Vortex power play and put them up by 1 with 1 minute and 44 seconds left in the second half. 9 shots on goal for Kyiv to 14 for VURGOS. Whatever happened in that locker room, the reports say that there was a large argument initiated by the Kyiv Crusaders. This is why you do not wake the bear. The draw will be at center ice. Can Kyiv reclaim the deficit? Swords in. Durko sends it in. Cusco dumps it into the corner off the post. Shot right in front of the net. Rock out into neutral. Tide dumps it back in. Katrina tries to get it out. Sent to blue. Now right in front. Durko shot. Again scores! Durko's Atlas eliminates the Kyiv dream of winning their first game in the second season. And now there is trash talk against Katrina Lyon. And VURGOS is so excited right now. There seems to be some whining to the referees. I don't think they'll do anything, though. The draw at center ice again. Cusco has been seen to be very, very angry this game. He has 1 assist, but no goals. I wonder if someone, for a change, has gotten into his head rather than the other way around. Swords in at center. 1 by Kyiv. Tide gets it across the red. Durko sends across the Cusco shot and off the post at an empty net. He has done that 3 times tonight. Sent back in from neutral into the Kyiv zone. Durko shot goes wide. Another Durko shot saved by Katrina. Big hit against Cusco. Top corner. Durko's trying to get it out. Behind the net comes Revos and a big hit on Durko's. Right in front, Cusco shot blocked by Mateos. Durko's robbed of an opportunity to shoot again by Mateos. Another shot goes wide by Cusco and off the post again. He has missed every shot he has taken tonight. Someone is off his groove. Cusco shot again off the post. Tide again, shot on the rebound. Goes right in front, saved by Katrina. Continuing the battle, bottom Kyiv corner, Revos trying to get it out. Set to Cusco. Cusco shot, saved and blocked by Mateos again for the 6th shot in a row by number 72. Tide tries to get it across the red. Succeeds. Sent back in the Kyiv zone. 20 seconds to go. Saved by Katrina on the Durko's shot. Cusco shot blocked by Revos. Tide gets it. Sent out. Durko sent it to Tide. Durko's again. Top corner. Shot saved by Katrina. 5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. And that is your final score. 3 VURGOS, 1 Kyiv at the end of the second half and the end of regulation. What a heartbreaking game for Kyiv, who was on the verge of victory